Hello, everyone, and welcome to HCTV Sports as we get set for a matchup here between the Simley Spartans and the Hastings Raiders. I'm Owen Ely here with my broadcast partner for the night, Reagan Hooverman. Reagan, how's it going, buddy?
It's going all right. We've got a good hockey game ahead of us between Simley Spartans and the Hastings Raiders here in Hastings, and kind of a nice arena, and I'm doing all right, so I'm excited for tonight.
Absolutely. Should be some good Metro East Conference hockey here. Of course, we were here on Thursday, I believe, where we saw the Raiders lose 5-2 to Hill Murray in what was a fairly close game right until the end. There were some good moments. It was tied 1 apiece heading into the first intermission, and just slowly but surely slid away from the Raiders. But there were a lot of good things to take away from that game. So I'm curious to see, that was the number 1 team in the Metro East Conference, Hill Murray. So I'm really curious to see how they perform here against Simley.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you face a good team like that regardless of the sport, if it's hockey, if it's baseball, football, basketball, whatever sport you're playing. If you play one of the best teams in your region, conference, division, whatever, it's kind of a way to use it as a measuring stick. How do I compare to the rest of the teams? If I can stack up against a team like Hill Murray, in a hockey match, you can use it to determine where you may fall in the conference. Did you compete with them well? Was it a close game? Did you get blown out? Did you blow them out? So playing teams that are good although it seems like a disadvantage, it can be used in a positive way.
Absolutely. Now as the Raiders come onto the ice, and it was interesting because on the coaching staff for Hill Murray was Hannah Brandt, former Gopher, as we have the Spartans coming onto the ice. And, I'm very excited to see, especially, they played very well, both teams. I was kind of surprised because obviously there was a period for these teams to practice, but, with everything going on in the current events out there, it's never been tougher to be a high school athlete. So I was pretty impressed.
That's right, especially with and obviously we're not going to get too far into it, but with the restrictions that are in place and, different places handling it differently, schools have different, theories on it and whatever it is, you got to find a way to get your athletes time to practice, especially you got to get them rink time and give them opportunities to prepare for some of the best teams, especially going back to Hill Murray like we were talking about. You got to get them ready.
So we're going through the starting lineup here for the Spartans. Zoe Boughton, the senior defenseman. And there's Kate Carlson, who had a great last year, had the privilege of calling some games at a different place covering the Spartans. Carlson with 2 assists in 2 games this season, and their starting in net is Mackenzie Gibson, 1-1 on the year, 34 saves on 39 shots on net at 2.51 goals against. Now here we'll go through the Raiders starting lineup. Looks like in net is Lauren Dubé, also 34 saves on 39 shots on net. Played very well despite allowing 5 goals. I don't think you can put that solely on the goaltender. It was a good performance. With Kiki Radin also starting. Looks like we'll have Lauren Hubbard, who had a great first game. Lauren Scove. And then Jada Hansen, the captain. So with that, looks like we'll take a short break here for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. So a beautiful rendition there of the national anthem as we come back to this game just moments away from puck drop. We have 48 people tuning in live on Facebook. People starved for hockey, no doubt. And after the Wild's last performance, I think they're starved for good hockey. So hopefully the Raiders can perform well tonight.
Starved for good hockey, good commentary, and good social media platforms. And I think we can provide all three, considering what we're doing right now. So hopefully we can pull through and provide some entertainment tonight and bring you what you want to see with Hastings hockey.
Well, the jury's still out here on the commentary team. Got the C squad out
I was
here
gonna
tonight.
say this definitely isn't the A team out here, but we're gonna do our best, and I'm ready for an exciting game. This should be fun.
Absolutely. Hey, like I said with Theo on the broadcast on Thursday, there's no preseason for us either. So, we're going to knock off the rust here in period number 1.
That's right. You work through it. You got to just work through it.
So, both teams have taken their respective benches. Hansen on the faceoff, and we are underway here from the Hastings Civic Arena. The Raiders here with the early possession. Looks like somebody lost their stick and recovered it. We're going to pass back behind the net. Now here over on the near side, a turnover. In their own defensive zone, turned back the other way here for Hansen. Along the far side boards, we'll get a dump and chase. In that near side corner, bouncing free, we'll have the netminder Gibson switching posts. And a failed breakaway attempt there for the Spartans. We'll get a couple of D-to-D passes here for Hastings. Pressure down low there from a Spartans forward. Collision between Boughton and Scove. Some room to work with here, trying to cut over to that far side, lost the puck, recovered by a teammate, and another dump and chase here. Looks like Gibson wanted an icing call.
We'll get a line change.
And a dump and chase, and another line change here for the Spartans. One player down low. A couple of players pinned along the boards. Cutting back, we'll get our first shot. It's deflected off of Dubé. A couple of players taking a tumble. And we'll get an early whistle here at the 15:33 mark in period number 1.
The Raiders off to a good start, attacking down ice, managing to get players in position, and just not quite executing enough to get any shots on goal yet, but starting off fairly well on offense.
And we'll have Grace Gerlach going to the box. This was a real problem for the Raiders in their 5-2 loss against Hill Murray. They are a team that's fairly successful when you look at last year's stats on the PK. I believe it was 78%. It's a 2-minute minor for holding. So Simley on the power play. Arneson fires that one in. It's deflected off of the body of Ireland Zaruba. Now Tecito swinging a pass down low. That one escapes Tecito. Spartans remaining patient here. Hands it off to a teammate. Tries to wrap it around that far side post. Back to the blue line. Pat Node looking to pass. Test there. Another deflection. Now back to the blue line. Just north of a minute to go here on the PK for the Raiders. Another pass to the blue line. Pat Node, weak shot, deflects off of the pads of Dubé. And we'll get a clear.
And a line change for the Raiders.
Now Pat Node back behind the net. Heavy pressure there. Backhands a pass over. The puck flies through the air. Over the Simley goaltender. Just 30 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Shove into the boards there from Hansen. Puck stalling along the glass. A lot of stick fighting. And the puck finally breaking free. Tried to clear that one, but it bounces off of a skate, a backhand, and a sprawl. The play continues on. A big collision there along the blue line. Don't see that very often. And the penalty has elapsed here for the Raiders, so we'll get back to some 5-on-5 even strength hockey. The Raiders looking to go back on the attack. They'll fire that one down the length of the half wall. Patnode pushes the puck along the wall. Now Jeffers swings it to a teammate. They're at the center ice logo. Dump and chase. Tecito is the first one there. Shove into the boards there from a Simley forward. That one fired across the crease. Jeffers in pursuit. And the ref got in the way. Jeffers recovers the puck.
Ref forced a turnover.
Well, you see that in football every once in a while. You don't see that too often in hockey. The refs are pretty good at getting out of the way.
Use it as a screen.
That's IQ at 1,000,000 right there. Another shot, another deflection off of Dubé. Patnode along the boards. Puck flipped into the air, another shot, and another save for the junior goaltender Dubé.
And now that we got a stoppage of play, let's go back to the penalty kill. I mean, I feel like the Raiders did a fantastic job. They allowed the Spartans to kind of slowly, methodically attack, but also not give up too much. Didn't allow too many easy shots. And the best opportunity they had was off an official making a screen.
Yeah, that's impressive too, because they appear to play a very soft penalty kill where they're just pretending that they're defending that box.
Absolutely, and they did fine. They didn't allow anything easy. They didn't make any mistakes, and it ended up working out for them.
Back to the action here. Another shot by Jewers, and another save here for Dubé.
And I think if you're the Spartans in that situation, I know you want to, like I said earlier, you want to be methodical and set up and try and get a good shot, but at some point you got to start taking a chance.
Carlson on the faceoff. Jewers tied up with a Raiders player.
Another big hit.
Saw a lot of players falling down in game number 1. Puck not moving too much along those boards before it's touched by Carlson. Now there's Gruden getting boxed out. Bergquist now with the puck, had a goal in game number 1 for the Raiders. Turnover, crashing the net. It's Jeffers. Now Gerlach passing it over to Clarin. Zaruba, her pass is knocked off the boards. Jeffers being a nuisance and getting in the way, passes it back to a teammate along the blue line. That one fired in, deflected. And another save there for Dubé.
And Dubé's done a great job so far through the first approximately 7 minutes of this game. Couple shots on goal, kind of been playing defense the entire time and hasn't had much of a chance to rest because the Raiders offense hasn't exactly been going early.
Yeah, probably stopped at this point.
Back on it.
That one rolls across the crease. I was going to say at this point probably stopped 10 shots on net already.
And she's done a great job so far.
And you got to be careful because asking your goaltender to stand on her head generally doesn't work out in the long haul, as we'll get a save there from Gibson.
Absolutely, and at some point, you know, not to say that the Spartans are going to get lucky, but at some point, your goalie can't save everyone. Got to give her a chance to relax and get your offense going.
Carlson wins the faceoff. That one deflects off of the skates of Maddie Daly. Patnode defending. Intercepted by Carlson. Daly's pass turned over. Back to Daly, who tries to swing it past the blue line. Raiders getting on sides. That one poked away to the outside by Carlson. Fires a shot. Bounces off of the knee of Dubé. Another errant shot to the right. Backhanded forward. That one might have been deflected. The shot from Boughton. Pass along the boards. That one fired at the ref. The ref just can't get out of the way here tonight.
Looking to take out some kneecaps potentially right there.
I couldn't imagine a hockey puck to the knee would feel excellent.
Probably wouldn't be great.
Well, the puck poked free from Jeffers, tipped in the air. The captain's going to be there in front of the glass. A couple of Raiders players watching on. That one going the wrong way here for the Raiders. Down low in the corner. Jeffers trying to poke the puck free. And that puck just has a magnet for the referee there behind the net. Play stagnating here. Jeffers, centering pass, interception. Cuts to the outside. Now Petrich fires that one down, and Gibson's going to sit on the puck.
Looks like another line change here for both teams, as we'll get set for a face-off. That pipe is perfectly blocking our view.
Yeah, I mean, this we're at great elevation.
We really are. We're 20 feet off the ground right now.
Held together by duct tape, and yeah, that vent is not in a good spot for us.
Duct tape and faith, baby.
Hashtag Faith Radio.
That's right.
Puck here over in the near side corner, back to the blue line, kept on sides, an interception, going to be a breakaway here. A one-on-one, and it's denied. Another save there from Dubé.
And Dubé's had an absolutely brilliant first period.
Kelsey Reese was on the breakaway there for Simley. Less than 8 minutes to go here in the opening period. And we'll get an icing call here against the Raiders.
So 7:41 remaining in this opening period. So we get set for another face-off.
We have Sandy Johnson tuning in from River Falls, Wisconsin. How about that?
2 alumni right here calling the game.
2 proud alumni.
Very true.
Mini Dirty Bird Athletics we have called.
That's right, UW River Falls graduates.
In the crease, a couple of shots. They're peppering Dubé. Play continuing on for some reason.
Oh my goodness.
Pushing and shoving.
Oh, and we're gonna get a fight. Oh!
You know, these are high school students, so I'm sure their teachers love extra credit, but I don't know about that extracurricular.
The extracurricular is going a little too far. I really did think we were getting a fight there for a second.
Well, unfortunately.
And the play went on a little long, if you ask me, and I know that's not your favorite thing. As we're getting...
Some people get hurt.
As we're seeing 2 players go to the box.
Yeah, it looks like Lauren Scovey is heading to the box for the Raiders.
And for the Spartans, it looks like Val Duvall, I believe.
We got a fan tuning in from Osceola, Wisconsin. That's probably where your car's parked right now.
No, my car's getting towed right now. But Osceola, though, 8 minutes from my hometown, not far from St. Croix Falls. The pride and joy right here. So
absolutely.
Shout out to whoever's listening from Osceola. That's awesome.
Well, that'd be old Ben Brown.
Ben Brown, you know anywhere I can get a truck fixed?
I got a car I could sell you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll start.
It can roll me all the way to La Crosse.
Yeah, well, hey. You can pop a hole in the bottom and just Flintstone it. A lot of discussion here from the referees, so it looks like the face-off's coming here at center ice.
I'm curious to see if they're talking about the extracurricular pushing and shoving, or is that
potentially a warning to both benches? Does not look like the head coach for Simley's very happy. So maybe an explanation. Well, we'll return back to action here. Puck once again favoring the corner. The Raiders just trying to get back into the offensive zone here.
Chance to attack.
Tried to cut over to the inside, did Petrich. And we'll be heading back the other way. Flings that one past the two Raiders defenders. As Daly swinging a pass over, dangerously heading towards that crease. Pressure put on from Alex Ferdine. Now Radin turns the puck over. Some room. Pat Node fires a shot. And another save from Dubé. I did not exactly hear an explanation from the referees, and there's no penalties on the board. Obviously, they cancel out, but I'm assuming they're just 2-minute minors.
Yeah, I would still like a power play clock, though, to at least know where we're at. You know what I mean? As for now, there's nothing, just the 6 minutes remaining in the period.
Tocido spins around with the puck, driving it down low. Puts on the wheels, looking to pass. Now back to Tocido. Pressure from behind from Zaruba. Now Zaruba once again passing the puck over there to Bergquist. A shot whiffed on, I believe, by Tocido. And we're going to get an icing call here against Hastings. Having a real tough time trying to escape their own defensive zone.
And I feel like if Dubé wasn't playing just absolutely out of her mind right now, the Spartans might have at least one goal. I mean, what does she have? Probably 12 or 13 saves by now?
Oh, yeah,
it's gonna be a 60 save game at this rate, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're not keeping stats here?
Oh, am I the stat keeper?
I think so.
Oh, I'm the official stat keeper. Awesome.
Puck flipped into the air. I will say, I did see a Metro East boys season where a player had 900 shots on net. The goaltender had to face.
Wow.
He was just getting peppered.
Yeah, just the whole game. They just had empty shots at him.
Like my favorite variety of beef jerky, he got peppered.
That's right.
Dump and chase and a full line change here for Simley. The Raiders with a dump and chase of their own.
They'll make a change as well.
My favorite method of playing hockey, the dump and chase.
That's right.
The Raiders putting on the pressure. Gerlach recovering the puck in her own zone. Wraps around the net, looking to pass. Leaves it back for the captain. And that one fired forward. Gibson wants an icing call, and the referees will oblige.
I wish we had up-to-date stats. I want to know how many shots on goal the Raiders have.
Well, that's what you're here for.
It's less than 3, right? I don't think we've seen 3 shots on goal yet.
We'll return back to action, and a quick save by Dubé.
And that's the thing. The Spartans have just been attacking so much, going straight at Dubé, that the Raiders' offense hasn't been able to flush it out and get a chance to get the offense going.
Jeffers there on the faceoff. Puck right around that blue line. The Raiders trying to hold on to possession there. They were pressured by Tocido. Now the puck at center ice. A clear recovery here for the Spartans. Swinging a pass over right in front of the bench. It's number 22. Unfortunately, we don't have a 22 on the roster, so if anybody's listening and knows who 22 is, we'd love to give her credit.
It's an imposter. There is one among us.
Yeah, that is a little sus.
It's a little sus. Well, nobody's been ejected yet.
Well,
based on the
game is still young.
Yeah, based on the extracurriculars, you don't know at this rate.
The Raiders wrapping around with the puck. That one batted away by Boughton. We had a Hastings player flying in there. Carlson tied up here with Patnode.
Couple collisions on the boards.
Or excuse me, Hansen. Breaking free here at the Raiders' blue line. Spinning around is Scove. They tried a centering pass there to Carlson. It's going to be taken by Ramsbacher, who had an assist in the game against Hill Murray.
Now on the attack, here we go.
Radin swings it over the pass. The
Oh!
shot. And no rebound chance, but a recovery here from Radin, spinning around, trying to backhand it in. That one bounces across the crease. Back to the blue line, fired in. And another save made there by Gibson.
That's the first real chance at a goal we've seen from the Raiders so far. Real quick, while I've got some time, we got a shout out to Lauren Hubbard from Grandma and Grandpa. And we also have a shout out to Courtney Karowski, number 22 from Stacy Locker. And the Hubbards are watching from St. Louis.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe Rams fans, Cardinals fans, I don't know. Let us know. Let us know in the chat. We'll be reading.
I've never met more helpful people than on a HCTV Facebook feed, just letting us know the roster.
Well, it actually helps considering sometimes the rosters that we are handed to us.
No, never.
Fake, one time it was a Hastings football game, we didn't know who the kicker was.
Yeah, well,
not on the roster.
You know, we make do. We try our best.
It's like, guy's got a great leg. Don't know who he is. So we'll get another line change here quickly from the Raiders.
Less than 90 seconds to go here in period number 1. Scoreless game here between these two Metro East foes. A race for the puck. It's going to be won by Tacito, looking over her shoulder. Wrapping around, tries to backhand it in. Was briefly touched by a Hastings player. That one bouncing off of Dubé. 1 minute to go here in the first period. That one stopped at the blue line by Roche. You can feel the intensity picking up here. The Raiders flinging that pass forward. And we'll get another icing call here against Hastings.
Now just 40 seconds remaining in the opening period. So we'll get set quickly for a face-off.
And it'll be taken here by Hastings. Crawling towards that crease, and we'll get another stoppage 5 seconds later.
And not to jinx here, I'm really trying not to, but Dubé has just had an absolutely fantastic period. You got to play a little bit of defense here for the last 30 seconds.
A couple of players on the tie-up. Now here over in the near side corner. Pressure from behind from Boughton. Now Ramsbacher at the blue line. That one sent down low. Radin passes it over to her teammate, Scove. And we are going to run out of time here in period number 1. We got a scoreless game here between the Raiders and the Spartans. Reagan, what are your thoughts there on period number 1?
I think it's pretty clearly that Dubé is having an absolutely fantastic game so far. Obviously, not allowed a goal. Hold on. They had 17 shots on goal, and she didn't let one in, so she's had 17 saves so far. And she's been, and obviously talking about Dubé here, she's been under attack pretty much the entire first period. The Hastings offense couldn't exactly get going, and going into the second period here, you got to find a way to get some breakaway opportunities and some shots on goal.
Absolutely, could not put it any better. So with that, the Raiders are tied here with the Spartans at 0 apiece. After period number 1, we'll send it to a break. This is HCTV Sports. Hello everyone and welcome back to HCTV Sports as we get set for the start of the second period here from the Hastings Civic Arena. After 1, we are scoreless here between the Spartans and the Raiders. I'm O'Neill here with my broadcast partner for the night, Reagan Hooverman, the pride of St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin.
That's right. It's great to be here. It's been an exciting game so far, and I think Dubé has to be the story, right? I mean, I think I forgot what the stat was at the end of the first period. I think 17 saves so far. She's been, like you said earlier, standing on her head the entire first period. And this Raiders defense has to find a way to get a fast break, spark some offense, and just even if you don't score, you got to give her some time to relax, rest, and rehydrate because, man, she's putting in work right now, and she's going to get tired eventually.
Absolutely. And it's crazy to think that she's only a junior, so she still has next year to get better. And, with all the circumstances surrounding this season, it's certainly impressive. We'd like to shout out some of the people in the comments, the Dugans.
That's
Daniel
right.
And Mike, light the lamp, Raiders.
We actually
You think they'll light the lamp?
You have to hope so, right? I mean, you got to have some hope here. So we get a great shot of all the teams in the Metro, as well as previously, we had a shot of the socially distanced and fully masked up crowd, which has been pretty good tonight so far. So shout out to everyone that made the trip down to Hastings and got themselves a ticket.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you right now, as a Park alum, as someone who's grown up in Cottage Grove, it's a shame that Park High School is not in the Metro East Conference. Some great rivalries between the Raiders and the Wolfpack.
Speaking of leaving a conference when you really shouldn't, my home school, St. Croix Falls High School, was in West Lakeland Conference. We played all our area schools within 20 minutes or so, and we decided to join Heart of the North. And we're regularly playing 3-hour road games now for I can't even tell you what reason. So kind of unfortunate because the rivalries are a real thing. You absolutely love those, and I'm sure same with West Lakeland is the Metro Conference as well. You look forward to that, playing those teams every year that you try to beat up on.
Well, you hate to see it, and Minnesota fans know better than anyone. I mean, those iconic rivalries between North Dakota and Minnesota, and ever since Minnesota joined the Big Ten, in my estimation, if I can say so humbly, a mistake joining the Big Ten. Now we don't get to see those games as often.
That's right. It's honestly a shame. It's never too late to make a change. Could always undo it.
Absolutely. Well, you're big Mr. Hockey guy over here, so I mean,
I breathe hockey, man.
And you're not even from the state of Minnesota.
That's right. This is what I love. This is what I do.
Nothing excites you like high school and college hockey.
That's right. And I tell you right now, I cover it better than golf.
I don't know what that means, but hey, as long as you're a Skywalker, not Solo.
That's right.
Well, we'll see if the Raiders are Skywalker and not Solo here in the second period.
You make me want to watch A New Hope. You make me want to watch Star Wars. And we will find out who the Skywalker is here. Is it the Raiders? Is it the Spartans? We'll find out.
We are underway here in period number 2. As I have to agree, I think we'll find out this period. We're all warmed up. The announcers are warmed up. The players are warmed up, and they are just peppering this goaltender here.
Maybe it's just this. Maybe it's just this net.
Yeah, the play certainly does seem to favor the right side of the rink.
Raiders offense getting a quick jump start to start the second period.
Now the Raiders carrying the puck up the center of the ice. Here is Radden, blowing past a couple of defenders going around the world here. And loses the puck. Boughton backhands it over to a teammate. And a steal here for Hastings. Right in front of the penalty box.
That was Ramsbacher with the takeaway.
We got 4 sticks on the puck here.
It is jammed up over there.
And it'll be recovered here from the Spartans. Tried to fire that one, a little off balanced and wide left like a Blair Walsh field goal.
The season can't end like that.
Oh, it certainly can. Let me tell you, it certainly can.
It can and it did.
Yeah, it can and it will, yeah. That one fired across the bow.
As it so often does.
Well, yeah, every 3 years like a cycle. Puck taken here by a Spartan. Back behind Dubé. Past the teammate, Pat Node, back at the blue line, recovers the pass. Down low. A shot and or a centering pass, not quite sure what that was. Kept on sides, and Gustafson fires it in. We'll get a line change here for the Spartans. Pat Node dumps it down low. Tecito back to the logo. That one poked in by Courtney Karofsky. Tecito spinning around, backhands a centering pass, and that one deflected off of somebody. Might have been the goalkeeper.
Oh my goodness!
And just like that, the scoreless game is no more. The Spartans at the 14-minute mark get goal number 1.
I'm pretty sure that ricochet off a player and went straight to back of the net. That slap shot didn't go in it. It bounced off someone.
And it's Zoe Boughton with the goal.
And if you're Dubé, that ain't on you. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. You get set up to block the slap shot. It goes off someone and goes in back of the net. It's just bad luck.
And that's what the fear was coming into period number 2. You have a goaltender. You can't expect them to do everything.
And that's exactly what we talked about. At some point, one's going to bounce in. The Spartans are going to get one to go their way, and that was exactly it. Now they're up 1-0. So
we'll see how the Raiders can respond here. Backhands that one in, nearly snuck in. Another shot.
2 good opportunities. Just couldn't convert.
Crashing the net. Trying to wrap it around. That one into the crease. Pressure kept on here from Hastings. Now Roche turns it over to Gerlach. Boughton, the goal scorer, loses the puck. Now a turnover. Scove to a teammate. It's Petrich. Back to Gerlach, back to Petrich at the blue line. The backhand was denied. Couple of Raiders closing in. Now Petrich cutting to the inside, fires that one, and a glove save there for Gibson.
So now Gibson, the one under attack here early to start the second period, but the Spartans getting a quick goal. I don't think they called glass, but it went in anyways, and it's going to count all the same.
Hanson on the face-off. And we'll have a player slipping, getting boxed out there by Ava Hale. That's one assist.
That collision
on the year. Now Carlson with some room and some speed. Wrapping around the net. Back to a teammate, Pat Node. Centering pass deflected there off of Ramsbacher. In the corner, Hale. Over to a teammate. The captain with the puck. Behind the net. Might be Fredine taking a tumble. Raiders taking a tumble. That's Ramsbacher. Captain to captain pass there, intercepted by Jeffers. Petrich looks to pass. A race for the puck. Looks like icing's going to be waved off here. It's going to be recovered by a Raider. Shoved into the boards. Roche swings it up to Tecito. Tecito working on Radin. Tecito still holding on to the puck here. Boxed in against the glass. Taken by Kurowski. Back to the blue line, fired in by Skylar Arneson. And now Radin puts on the wheels, dekes a player. Eventually recovers the puck here, 2-on-1, passes it over to a teammate, and a little bit too much mustard there as Radin slams her stick into the ice. Could have been a prime opportunity there for the Raiders. Either team with the possession here. Now, you see Maddie Daly, the D-to-D pass there to Radin. Jeffers stops on a dime. Radin loses the puck, but we have CC Bernard in the vicinity. Now entering the offensive zone. We'll get a partial line change here for the Raiders. Centering pass. Goes along, crashes along the boards. Puck slips past Gerlach. And a race for the puck. And an icing call here against Simley.
And already in this 7 minutes into the second period, it feels like the Raiders, they're playing a little bit more aggressive than they were in the first period. They've had some more opportunities. Now they just got to find a way to convert one and try and tie this game back up at 1 as we get set for face-off.
The face-off is eventually taken here by Carlson. Swinging over a pass at the blue line. Dubé watching on, switching posts. The Raiders here now near center ice. Several players touching the puck. Now up the middle, cuts to the left, Scove. A collision. And Val Duval.
1-on-1.
Up here for Reese, who had the breakaway earlier in period number 1. Fires that one, and just to the left. The puck slammed there along the far side corner. A centering pass, tip. Just over the goaltender, Dubé. Both teams battling for possession. Now Arneson turns the puck over for Hansen. Gerlach. Short pass. Stuck along the boards. Less than 9 minutes to go here in period number 2. 1-0 lead for the road team. Now Arneson pressured there from Ramsbacher. Arneson passes it along the boards. Tecito flips the puck forward. Could get interesting here, a 2-on-2. Tecito turns the puck over, tried to get around the edge there, but to no avail.
That's great defense by the Raiders.
A couple of players still slipping and sliding on the ice here for the Raiders. That one deflects off the stick of Ireland Zaruba. Wrapping around, they'll pass that one. Bounce pass along the boards. Carlson recovers the puck. Cuts back to the inside. Puck slowly coming free. Fired along the boards, back to Bodden. Clanks that one along the glass. And we'll head back the other way here. Gruden.
I won't lie, that scared me. I won't lie, that scared me.
I'm not going to lie, though.
Off the glass.
The lack of a net here scares me. I mean, I don't know if you brought your catcher's mitt.
Yeah. Hopefully someone brought a stretcher.
Yeah, well, it's going to be hard to get down from here, I'll tell you that much.
I'd like to do it safely, please.
Well, I will say, I hope Theo doesn't mind me saying, but he nearly fell back and off down the 20 flights of stairs.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot drop. That's not going to feel great.
You might feel that one in the morning.
Almost like some of the hits we've seen tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Big collisions.
Oh, that's what happens when you play big-time hockey, Reagan Hooverman.
That's what we're doing.
The Raiders flipping that one sky high. Less than 7 minutes to go in period number 2. Scovey in the area. Now back to the blue line. Daly looking to pass. Fires that one in. Roche turns it over. One-timer deflected off of Gustafson. Pass over to some players checking into the game. That one fired in. A rebound opportunity.
Another one.
They shoot and they score. Not the first time, not the second time, but the third time is the charm. As somehow the Raiders get the puck in the back of the net, and that is the equalizer.
Couple of rebounds. You missed the first one. You missed the second one. 2 offensive rebounds. In basketball, we call that stat padding. Instead, here it's a goal, and we're knotted up back at 1 apiece.
And that's going to go to Jada Hansen, the senior forward, here at the 6:15 mark in period number 2. And I'll tell you what, that is some dirty bird hockey right there. Just get the puck down low, try to get the rebounds. Don't wait for your shots, just get it down low and just hope it takes a good bounce.
It's gritty. It's dedication, as we almost had another one right there.
Yeah, a backhand from Petrich.
That would have brought the house down here in Hastings.
Well, hopefully not. We're up pretty high.
That's right, these rafters don't look very sturdy.
Petrich with the dump and chase. Arneson passing it along the boards. It's taken by Tecito. That's center ice for Jeffers, getting around the edge. Dekes it past a player, and we'll have a couple of players taking a pretty sizable tumble there. Recovered by Tecito. They try to backhand it in. It's in front of the crease. And it's going to be recovered and settled down by Zaruba.
What an effort. Laying out full extension, body on the line, and nearly had a goal.
Well, we've seen plenty of bodies on the line here tonight and in the season opener where there were plenty of blocked shots with the body.
2-on-1.
And once again, the Raiders player disrupting it, but we'll get a cheeky backhand.
Such an aggressive attack by the Spartans.
This game is just exponentially getting funner and funner.
I can't even imagine what the third period will bring us.
They might need a stretcher for me. I might have a heart attack.
Please don't. I'm not capable of play-by-play for hockey.
That's okay. We'll get somebody up here. We'll get a fan from the stands. Puck stuck along the boards here. Hubbard, who's made several great defensive plays here in period number 2, is in the area. Get a long pass there. Doesn't quite connect with Gruden. The puck taken there by C.C. Bernard, wrapping around the net, pressured by a couple of Spartans players. The center ice logo and poked in along the blue line here in front of both benches. Now some room to work with there if it was fielded cleanly by Bernard, but an eventual recovery. Centering pass, point blank. A one-timer there from McKenna Benson. Now Benson back behind the net trying to wrap around, takes a weird pinball bounce right in front of the crease.
And like you said, Benson had a clean slap shot right into Gibson's chest. A great stop.
Puck was settled down there from Dubé. Hansen tied up, but gets the recovery. Boughton and Hansen collide. Puck breaking free. Now Hansen back skating. Fires that right in front of the Spartans bench. A line change here for the Raiders.
3 minutes to go in the second period as we get someone upended.
No delayed penalty. And we are going to get a breakaway here. Can the defender close it out? Tecito backhands it in, and just like that, Simley has regained the lead.
And give credit where credit is due. The Simley Spartans have gone on the attack, and it's starting to pay off for them. Now with a 2-1 lead here with 3 to go in the second period.
And that is the thing about Tuxedo. We saw this last year, and certainly tonight, just the fastest player on the ice. The explosivity to get around the edge.
Absolutely, lightning fast speed.
Is elite. That's a Necton mentality right there, to quote PJ Fleck.
Are we rowing this boat?
Well, I don't know.
Is that what the light is in reference to? Are we gonna the light on the front of the boat?
Well, I think the boat might be sinking for the Golden Gophers. Only time will tell here for the Raiders tonight. Now the Raiders with a chance here in the offensive zone. Carlson puts on the wheels. Awkward angle of a pass. Recovered there. Now Jewers turns it over. A line change there for the Spartans. That one fired in to the opposite corner. Just north of 2 minutes to go here in period number 2. 2-1 lead for the road team. Pass does not connect. Some players colliding. Play continues.
Gruden with a accidental hit right there.
No relation to John Gruden, right?
Not that I know of, but if there is, I'd like a job opportunity.
I'd like some of that $100 million. Is that one?
Oh!
Sneaks in! Another goal here for the Spartans. That one is devastating. Just took an awkward bounce in and just barely got caught under that near side post. And it's 3-1 on the scoreboard. Looks like they're going to credit Alex Fredine with that one. And it's 2 goals in the matter of 90 seconds.
And you know, the Raiders got it back to 1-1. You start feeling good about yourself, like you're back in the game. It's tied, and you blink, and suddenly it's 3-1. And the Spartans are, I mean, if the pace continues, you got to feel concerned for the Raiders here. Now trailing 3-1.
And this was the problem in the Hill Murray game, is that they were playing just as well as they are playing tonight. I wouldn't say they've played bad, but just, you know, some unfortunate bounces and a couple of breakaways at some inopportune times, and you know, you find yourself down 3-1.
Well, and that's the thing. And obviously one of the goals was it was a one-on-one. She made a nice move and put it in the back of the net, and you give credit where credit's due. But the thing is, they've got 2 goals. One went ricochet, and the other one was tapped in a scrum. And it's like, well, you could look at it as it's 2 lucky goals, but they've put themselves in position to do that. They've been attacking constantly, been playing aggressive, and that's why they're up 3-1, lucky or not.
Hansen wins the faceoff over to Petric. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard falling down. Petric tries to fling that one in. It bounces off of the body there of Patnode. Cutting to the inside. A lot of space was given there. A collision. And another stop from Dubé as the play just continues on for some reason. No whistle. Second time tonight we've had a play stop with no whistle.
I don't know what's going on here. And the refs will come together for some discussion.
Well, that's never good.
Yeah, usually when that happens, they're saying, "How do we get out of this clean? How do we just make a call that'll make someone happy?"
Probably phoning Minneapolis right now, trying to call Dean Blandino.
Yeah, he's somewhere in the studio with his suit and tie on, waiting to be brought into the broadcast. And unfortunately, folks, I hate to break it to you, we don't have Blandino on the call with us.
I could get Jim Sturm on the call right now.
Well, he is a rules expert.
He is. You just hope it translates to the high school level.
And we got a shout out here from Kathy. She says, "Go Spartans," from Grandma and Grandpa in Colfax.
Now, where is Colfax?
Colfax is pretty far.
Okay.
Colfax is pretty far. Mary says, "Come on, Raiders." And Randy says, "Let's go Raiders" as well. Hey, I think my senior year of high school, I played a golf tournament at Colfax. Nice golf course, won't lie about it. Did we get some sort of announcement here? Or?
I could have swore I heard no goal.
I'm waiting on the scoreboard to see if anything happens.
So we have the referee discussing it with some coaches there on the Simley bench. Still 3-1 on the scoreboard.
And the Raiders coach is saying, let's go, let's get this going here. It looks like they've made their decision. And are they going to wipe a goal here?
Well, I don't think it was a goal in the first place. The play just continued on, and nobody hit the whistle until the puck was thrown into the net.
And we had an explanation there given to the Spartans, and now the ref will come over and give an explanation to the Raiders.
So again, still 3-1 on the scoreboard. And it looks like we'll have a face-off here in the zone, which would mean it's not a goal. Ref telling the Raiders it's not a timeout. Get on the ice. And we'll return back to play. I think that was the correct call without the use of instant replay. I don't think that was a goal.
And still no reflection yet on the scoreboard. We'll keep you posted on that.
So the Spartans going back on the attack. 60 seconds to go here in period number 2. Hansen now with the puck and just sends that one a little bit long there for Ramsbacher. Carlson's going to have some room here. It could get interesting. Carlson working her way to the outside, wrapping around, centering pass.
We got some more pushing and shoving.
Jeffers with a push. Looks like it's a save there for Dubé. Surprised they didn't let that one go on for several seconds longer than it should have.
The sophomore Jeffers getting after it a little bit down by the Hastings goaltender. 34 seconds to go here in the second period.
The Wild could learn something about the physicality in this game. Back towards the blue line, that one fired in.
They could learn a lot of things.
Well, yes, like the fundamentals of hockey.
Skating, theory, yeah, passing.
Social media.
Perhaps maybe their most desperate need.
I'd say goal scoring is pretty desperate.
Their Twitter would disagree.
Spartans back on the attack. We have a couple of players falling down. This is some real buttery ice here.
2 seconds.
And with that, we have reached the end of the second period. It's now a 3-1 lead for the visiting Simley Spartans over the Hastings Raiders.
Kind of an interesting second period. You come out and the Raiders come out with some fire. Their offense is attacking. They get a few shots on goal. They even dump one in the net. They get it tied up 1-1, and then suddenly you blink and it's 3-1, and it feels like the Spartans are kind of running away with this one, even though two of their goals came within 90 seconds of each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Just, solid play from the Raiders, but unfortunately, just everything that could go wrong outside of the play went wrong.
Correct, and it seems like every bounce has gone against the Raiders, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. I mean, literally bounce. One of their goals went off the player and went straight into the back of the net, and there's nothing Dubé can do about that. So, you put yourself in situations to get lucky, and the Spartans have done that, and they've capitalized on those opportunities. So you have to give them credit, and they've done a great job so far, and they find themselves up 3-1 going to the third.
I'd like to quickly shout out D. Stoffer tuning in from Missoula, Montana.
Wow.
So with that, we'll send it to a break. It's a 3-1 lead for the Spartans over the Raiders here on HCTV Sports. Hello everyone and welcome back to HCTV Sports as we get set for the start of period number 3 here from the Hastings Civic Arena. After 2, it's a 3-1 lead for the Spartans over the Raiders. I'm Owen Ely here with my broadcast partner for the night, Reagan Hooverman. Reagan, how's it going, buddy?
It's going great. We're doing some fun stuff here. We're having a good time, waving, saying hello to people, the people watching, the lovely people they get to see us. We've been interacting with in the chat. Maybe some fans here if they want to wave. They don't seem too interested in us. I can't blame them. Can't blame them, but we're doing our best. And actually been a decent crowd tonight so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, decent crowd here in the arena, all masked up, and 72 people tuning in on Facebook, which I think some people left to take a water break.
It's pretty good, but let's bump up those numbers. Let's get some shares going. Let's hit 100.
Let's go viral.
I can't promise to do anything if we get to 100 viewers, but it'd make me happy. So.
I see you too, Colleen Warner. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for Randy for tuning in from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, the home of the Blue Golds.
That's right. Called some games from there.
Hammond, Wisconsin.
Yep, Bree says go Raiders.
These are your type of people.
Hammond, Wisconsin, that's right.
Randy from Cottage Grove.
Stud. Owen, stud. Reagan, stud.
Lauren Dubé,
stud. We don't want to get into the dud stable. The dud stable's later.
It's all studs for me.
It's all studs.
Well, and you know what they say, Reagan Hooverman? Sometimes a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead you possibly could have. What do you make of that?
I agree. 2 possessions is scary. 3, you've got enough of a cushion, you're good. 1 possession, you're still fighting for it. 2 possessions, like you said, when we were off air earlier, you get complicit. A 2-goal lead is dangerous. And I think if you're the Raiders, obviously you're going to want to score a lot of goals. You'd love to score 4 goals in the third period and leave with a win, but I think the key to it is you got to start with 1. You got to start somewhere. Try and get a quick one, maybe in the first 2 or 3 minutes, and then play from there. You're right back in the game, but you got to find a way to attack and get 1 early.
Oh, absolutely. You can't get too concerned with being down. You don't want to play frantic and let up another one. I'd say if you're down by 3, things are going to get real interesting when it comes to your winning percentage. But, they are on the bad side of the ice, we'll say, or maybe we'll say where the most action has been tonight.
And let's, if you're a Raiders fan, let's not give up hope. We've seen in this game, 2 goals were scored in 90 seconds. So a lot of things can happen. You got 17 minutes to go here for this third period, 3-1. Spartans up.
And we are underway here in period number 3. And you know what they say about a Raider. An autumn wind is a Raider.
Oh, that's right.
We'll get another.
The Raiders.
There you go. If only we were going up against a team named the Giants.
That's right.
Face-off is going to come here in the Raiders zone. Jada Hansen on the face-off. Petrich is going to have some room here. Gets boxed out, fires that one in. The teammate was in the vicinity. Another shot, slams against the half wall. Petrich closing out. On a forward there, that was Olivia Jures, one of the top scorers on the season for the Spartans. Had 3 points through 2 games. Kiki Radin holds on to the puck. Kind of boxed over into the boards. Player falling down there for Simley. Daly with the backhand. Past Fredine. There's 1 goal tonight. And that one tipped off of the stick of Fredine. Raiders retreating momentarily. Arneson trying to corral the puck, and we're going back the other way here with Ireland Zaruba. Loses the puck along the boards. It is recovered here by Maddie Daly. Back to the point. Fired in wide right like a Scott Norwood field goal.
Oh, no, don't do the Bills like that.
Oh, I have to. Although I am rooting for them on Saturday.
Go Pack, baby.
Yeah, okay, well. I think the chat might agree with, well, that's a good mix of Wisconsin and
It's a
Minnesota.
good mix.
Pat Node steals the puck. Shoots that along the boards. A couple of ticky-tacky passes here between a couple of Raiders. Now Petrich watches on. She's looking to pass. Opposite side of the net. We're over there for Jada Hansen. It's going to be halted at the blue line. And again, fired down low over into the wing. They try to tip that one. A rebound.
Oh,
goaltender was not set for that one. Crisis averted there for the Spartans.
You got a loose stick.
And we'll have that one trying to take the referee's head off there or something. I don't know what that was.
The refs they've played a big part in this game so far.
And they want an icing call, and they will get it, so the faceoff will return to the Raiders zone.
And you got to wonder what the Spartans head coach said in between periods. They're going into the third. They're playing noticeably more conservative so far in that 2-goal lead. I don't know. Like you said, you might get complicit, and it could turn into a quick goal the other way. And we've got some more people checking in. Jennifer says, go Simley, watching from Wichita, Kansas. You got to think Chiefs fan. You got to think big Mahomes
you would
fan.
hope.
We've got Colleen saying Nana from Hudson, Wisconsin.
Very respectable town.
Red Heart with the number 14. And then Keith saying, let's go Raiders as well. So a lot of people checking in the chat.
Although I will say, I went to college for a little bit at the University of Missouri, so, there's a little natural rivalry there between Missouri and Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't say I support Kansas, but, I respect it. We'll get a shot that somewhere gets lost in a mass of bodies.
Got caught in the wash. We get bodies flying everywhere, straight into the boards.
Wow-wee. All right, Lauren Scovey here with the puck. Fires that one. It's still in the air. Smacks a player in the face. Another player falling down.
Now we got to
back to the blue line.
Reset the offense.
Boughton was defending. Now Carlson switching directions and shooting that one. It's going to be a race down for the puck. Recovery by Radin. Flips it over to Bernard. Essentially a full line change here for the Raiders. And now going back the other way. Slips it past a couple of oncoming forwards. And now flip down low, and we'll get the stop and recovery there from Lauren Dubé.
So another save for Dubé. Despite giving up 3 goals, she's played really well so far this game.
Yeah, I mean, arguably been the best player on the ice.
I think so too, and you got to be watching closely. You think, 3 goals, she must not be playing that well. Two of them got a lucky bounce to go in. She's given up 1 real goal, and it was a 1-on-0.
Well, that's another reason why stats are for people like Jim Stern, because they don't tell the whole story.
That's right.
If you just looked at box scores, you might not think she's a good goaltender.
You had to have the eye test.
I'm 100% eye test.
Oh, old school.
The Raiders trying to piece something together here offensively. They'll get the turnover in the offensive zone for a second for Jeffers. It was pushed forward there by Petrich. We'll have Ramsbacher flying into the seam. Working away in there on Jeffers. That one slapped in. Bounces off of the pads there of Gibson. Now Daly with a shot that was deflected, didn't get far. Now Hansen cranes her neck, passing it down low. Petrich, the captain, tried to send that forward. Ramsbacher taking a tumble. Now Petrich fires that one. I don't think anybody was expecting a shot from there. Now the puck down low in the corner. Back to the blue line here for Claren. Shoots that one. It's anybody's puck. Petrich was there for a second. With the potential to backhand it in. Now a pass down low here. Escapes Hansen. Claren, centering pass. Just enough disruption there from the Spartans netminder. Puck batted out of midair there from Kurowski. Partial line change here for the Spartans. Radin, pursued by Kurowski. Spinning around, just looking for an opening. 11 minutes to go here in the third and final period. Another puck that deflects off of a referee. The puck slowly matriculating down the ice. Centering pass denied by Radin. And we'll get a whistle here at the 10:35 mark in the third period. Not exactly sure why. We have Wendy Hansen tuning in from Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Mary Danich from South St. Paul, Minnesota. And Stacy Locker tuning in, cheering for the Kurowskis from Duluth, Minnesota. So never say we're not a wide-ranging broadcast. So it looks like we're in a timeout here. Hopefully not a media timeout, because I certainly didn't call one.
I'm saving mine for around the 2-minute warning in case we need to stop the clock. It's a joke, people. Let's relax.
Not gonna blow through 2 or 3 of your timeouts in the third quarter.
I don't go by the last name Stefanski.
Whoa, shots fired.
How do you lose that game? How do you lose that game? You have to win that game.
By going up against one of the best teams in the league?
No. Dude, the Chiefs are trying to give that away, and the Browns said, no, we insist. You go to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, before Matt Moore turned into Michael Vick incarnate.
What?
You didn't see that 14-yard run?
That dude threw a wobbly duck into the end zone.
You're such a hater.
Oh, come on.
Focusing on the negative. Leave it to you to focus on the negatives.
If you're the Browns, you got to win that game. No excuses.
They'll be back.
You give up a 15-yard carry by a quarterback on a scramble on 3rd and 14 for the game.
Dual-threat quarterback.
Yeah, he's got wheels. That was in the scouting report.
Well, it was on the tape. Well, we'll return back to action here. 10:30 to go. Time slowly but surely running out here on the Raiders. A centering pass, turning around. Didn't quite have the feet set there for a shot. There's Valerie Duvall in front of the net. Spinning around here is Carlson. Another pass that gets deflected in between a whole lot of yellow jerseys. As we got a dump and chase. Not exactly sure I like the strategy. Not that every team doesn't do this, but dumping and chasing. I don't like giving up possession. There's no guarantee you get it back. As we get another save there from Dubé.
You still talking about Cleveland?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I thought you were... Some suspect punt calls.
Maybe Kevin Stefanski was
that call was sus. Yep.
Yeah, maybe he's the imposter.
The Browns have been ejected.
Oh no. Well, certainly from the playoff discussion. What are we doing?
We're out of control.
Somebody has to stop us.
Somebody stop that man.
So Petrich swings it back to the blue line. A cross-ice pass here for Radin. Fires that one wide right. Slams against the boards. That one just getting sent long, and we get an icing call here against the Spartans with 9 minutes to go. Face-off's going to come here in the Spartans zone. It's Jeffers and Bernard. Bernard won it, but it was briefly taken there by the Spartans. Now the very speedy Tecito, who already has a goal tonight, on the near side, getting pushed around. Still holding on to the puck there, kind of grinded into the boards. Pass towards the middle, recovered there by Lauren Scove. Woo! Couple of players falling down. Some physical hockey. That's what happens when you're in the Metro East Conference.
That's right.
It's like the SEC of hockey.
Oh, is that it? Is that?
Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Are we Alabama?
I hope so. I would hope so.
Who's Saban?
Well, that'd obviously be head coach Tim Dugan. Now Radin has some room to work with here. Tries to sneak around the edge on Carlson and Arneson. There's an attempt to backhand it towards the net, and that one's going to essentially be cleared. And no icing call. It's going to be stopped there by Dubé. Pressure from Duval. Duval taking a tumble. Claren. Pass to the boards. Now the puck right in front of the Raiders bench, and another whistle here.
7:25 to go in the third period. Spartans still leading 3-1. And the Raiders are kind of running out of time here to get a goal and fight back into this game. But as Pat Mahomes would say, anything is possible.
That is very true.
Steak on, or ketchup on steak.
Oh, wow. I hard disagree on that. I don't think I could be friends with somebody who put ketchup on steak.
And he's rich, so you know it's good steak.
That is, but is it gourmet ketchup?
Restaurant special.
Philly special. Well, the Raiders here in the offensive zone along the boards. Roche pinning Hansen to the glass. Buck not moving a whole lot here. Now it's taken by Kurowski. Passing it up to a forward, that's Jeffers. Jeffers flips it in. Nearly a glove save there from Dubé. Play continuing on, we'll get an interception here. 2-on-2, some stick handling, fires that one. And we have a lot of people crashing into the net there. Looks like it's going to be another save there for Dubé.
Called it off appropriately that time.
Wow, that's...
Didn't just let it push into the net for what would be the third of the night.
Well, improvements, people. 6:10 to go. Face off in the Raiders zone. That one fired in. Deflects off of the shin bone there of Lauren Dubé. Player taking a tumble. Flips that one up into the opposite corner. Working down low there is Jewers. A shot. Carlson whiffed on the rebound. Jewers firing that one in for good measure, and yet another save here from Dubé.
Now just 5:44 to go in period 3. It's not over yet.
Off the face-off, Pat Node shoots it along the boards. It's slowly but surely working towards that near side post. Now Dubé switching sides. Gustafson. A pickpocket there from, I believe that's Schuster. No, excuse me, Radin. And now Radin on the outside. A race for the puck, and Radin just kind of weaving her way through several Simley players. But an eventual turnover, and we'll race back the other way. Fredin loses the race to the puck. Less than 5 minutes to go. That one taken at center ice from Boughton. And shot back in. Centering pass. Casito hit from behind. And that pass intercepted, and a dangerous shot right in front of the net following the deflection. Kept on sides. Tocito can't hold on to the puck. Tried to connect on a pass there to Ramsbacher, which was tipped. Now in front of the Spartans bench. Now Petrich.
Here we go.
Oh, and she lost the puck there on a quasi breakaway. Tries to flip it in, and a player taking a tumble into the net.
Surprised they didn't let that play on.
Yeah, what's a couple of players in the net?
That was the best shot they've had this period.
And who knows what would have happened if Petrich had fielded it cleanly.
Field it cleanly, a little bit of a one-on-one. Find a way to hit the back of the net, and suddenly it would have been 3-2, and you got a game with 4 to go. But now, Raiders just simply running out of time.
Yeah, and you're very quickly approaching the thought of having to pull your goaltender here. Now it depends what school you're from. I think more old school people might wait a little bit longer, but a lot of the new school people, hey, if you lose 6-1,
you still lost.
You still lost. So I mean, we're under 4 minutes here.
I would assume you fall into the newer school of thought.
Yeah, I'm not.
Pull it early and get risky and see if you can dump one in and then go from there.
Yeah, I'm not from the Mike Zimmer school of
philosophy.
Philosophy.
You don't coach like it's 1985?
No.
Oh.
1965.
1925.
Yeah, I'm not coaching Bronco Nagurski. I can use tactics from this century.
Nagurski breaks away. He's going down the sideline.
Making Red Grange blush.
Vince Lombardi would be proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim Thorpe is just absolutely thrilled. Chuck Bednarik. I wonder if Francis is tuning in. You think Francis has internet?
The first caller ever, Francis. The WRFW special.
Legend. NSS Hall of Famer. We'll return back to action here. The Spartans deep in their own zone. Arneson going to help a teammate. Now Hansen working on the puck. Taken by Carlson. And the puck is jettisoned coast to coast, corner to corner. And a stoppage here at 3:32.
So at what point do you, I mean, if let's say you're coaching for the Raiders, at what point do you pull your goalie and try to really start pushing this thing?
At any point under 4 minutes when I have solid possession.
Okay. All right. Noted. And we'll see what he does here as we are at about 3.5 to go in the third period.
But this is why I do not get paid the big bucks. You know, this is why I'm not currently coaching high school hockey.
Well, we're going to find out if you should be.
Wow. Armchair goaltendering this. Well, we'll see what the Raiders can do here offensively. Ramsbacher spun around. Hansen attacked from behind, and a pickpocket there from Botten. Along the boards, Jeffers furthers the puck. Tocito, those long strides, closing the distance.
She's really fast. Lightning speed.
Playing out there like Kaner, like Patrick Kane. Hopefully not doing the off-field stuff that Patrick Kane potentially does, but it's neither here nor there. Anyways, 2.5 to go here. Yeah, I hate to see it. Puck near center ice, and we will get a whistle here with exactly 2.5 to go in period number 3. See if the Raiders can mount a comeback here. Carlson fires that one. Jewers on a bit of a breakaway, didn't have the angle. Deflects off of Dubé. Now this stagnation working in favor of the Spartans. Gerlach backhands it to the other corner. And now the Raiders sling a pass there right in front of the box. Recovered by Arneson, spinning around, pushing it forward. A collision there along the blue line. A pass does not connect there with Alex Ferdine. A minute and a half to go here. Time running out on the Raiders. Can't seem to get the puck out of their own zone here, as once again we'll have a couple of players taking a tumble. Recovery from Abby Botten. Sits back and cross ice pass. Over to Zoe Botten, and that one's going to be touched by Radin. Jeffers pokes it in, 1 minute to go. Radin watching on, greets the puck along that near side board. Claren turns it over in her own zone. They tried to get it along that far side post. Wrapping around, another shot, and another stop there from Dubé.
So interesting. We were at 3.5 minutes to go, and the goalie was never pulled.
Well, I guess you got faith that you can get it done with 5.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's kind of hard to go with that. I mean, you scored 1 goal tonight. You know, it's not exactly been a shootout. At some point, you got to give your offense a little extra help, and it just didn't happen. And here we go with 20 to go.
And now we're heading back the other way here. Reese. It is slapped. They do go empty net here with 30 seconds to go, and that one nearly put in the back of the net. 10 seconds. Wrapping around. They'll have to do their best Hail Mary play here. 5 seconds to go. We had a player screaming down the ice, and like that, we've reached the end of regulation. When it's all said and done, it's a 3-1 victory for the Simley Spartans over the Hastings Raiders.
I think one thing that I'd take away from this game, the goalies played fantastic. I know you say, well, a lot of people might say Dubé gave up 3 goals and you lose 3-1. Maybe it's her fault. I just disagree with that. I would disagree with that school of thought. 2 of those goals had a weird bounce where, you know, they weren't exactly her fault. And the 1 goal she let in genuinely was a 1-on-0. It was her and the attacking Spartan. So, you know, she gives up 3 goals, but I think she played fantastic. The first period was absolutely brilliant by her. And then also you go to Gibson. I mean, she only lets in 1 goal on the night. She played fantastic, had a decent amount of saves, and helped get the job done for the Spartans.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's you know, just what happened in the Hill-Murray game, where you know, they played very well, but they ended up losing the game, unfortunately. And you know, I do think there are a lot of takeaways that they could get from these first 2 games, and those are 2 very good teams in the conference. So it's not like they were facing teams towards the bottom, but you know, you love to see the effort out there, and you know, it's the old cliche, but really, you know, if the puck bounces a couple of different ways at other times, you could have won that game.
So either way, a hard fought game by both teams, and a job well done all around.
Absolutely. So the Spartans advance to 2-1. The Raiders drop to 0-2. I'd like to thank everybody on the crew here. And for Owen Ely, that's Reagan Hooverman. And this is HCTV Sports.
See ya.